it's just like any type of institution that you're gonna be at, whether school or a job. Like we could all be in the same building or in the same dorm or whatever, and we all gonna have different experiences. Like you might be getting in that joint getting extorted, so that's you having a yo fucking 6 months might seem like a lifetime where you might have somebody else that's next to you that's doing a 10 to 20 and they got that shit on, you know what I mean? So you can have somebody that's in the same joint that's gonna tell you two different type of experiences, but
it's like with a situation like that, it's like, what do you do? Like, okay, you got this nigga, you in a cell with a nigga who doing 20 to 40, and you got three.
yeah.
Like
See, nine
that,
times out of 10, you know what? You really wouldn't even be sailed up with a dude like that unless you like coming through reception. And reception is like where they don't even know what your classification is going to be at this time. You know what I mean? So you coming in from, you would go from like your whatever your county jail is into a reception institution, and then this is where they class you and have you do all type of tests and shit like that, and physical tests and shit, and then decide where they're gonna send you to. And then even then, you're only gonna be hot like sailed up with somebody where you have a sentence differential like that only for so long, even when you in reception, you know what I mean? Because that could be a lawsuit on their hands. You know what I'm saying? Like say you coming in, we both coming in from the county jail, and I
right?
got a 3 year bit, and you put me in the cell with a motherfucker that got double life or got life, or you're doing a 20 to 40, and I'm here on a little skid punk ass vacation bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
like
That's what I'm
we got
saying.
two
Like,
different
do that
totally
shit.
we got two totally different attitudes and mentalities. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm making plans on what I'm gonna do when I get out, and this nigga can't even see imagine what the future is gonna look like when he get out. You know what I'm saying?
So
Yeah.
when it comes to that shit, I was gonna say something to like, what is the nigga's mentality about? Like you said, one nigga he can plan some shit.
Yeah.
One nigga don't get shit basically. Like
Yeah.
you're gonna be in here forever.
I remember the first time, man, because I remember the first time I went to the joint when I got my first number. I had when I was in reception, my cellie, I had 6 months. This nigga had 10 years, a fresh 10 years. I got like 20 days to get to the crib because I done did uh like
Oh, you're
5 months
setting the
in the
county.
county already. You know what I'm saying? So I got like 20 something days to the crib, or like that shit be crazy. And I'm gonna tell you what, this is before Lorraine had started like doing a better job in classification, because we were in Four House in Lorraine. I had 6 months, he had 10 years, and then somebody in Four House on the same range as us, it was a white boy, like down on the other side of the tier and shit. I don't remember what sentence differential they had. This motherfucker ended up getting raped and shit. Like second night in there, man.
So
You know what I mean?
I'm glad you said that shit too, because I never asked, because I really don't be wanting to know, because that's
Yeah,
your business. Like
yeah,
how, like have you, like I know the media and shit like that, they portray a lot of rape and different types of shit like that, rape, extortion, and shit in the pen. Like, does that take? Does it take a long time, or is it like as soon as you get in that bitch? Like, how does that go? Because a lot of niggas
but
don't know. A lot of niggas think like this. Like, yeah, if you go to prison, you're getting raped or you're getting extorted off rip.
yeah,
Like it.
you always gonna have sharks and convicts that can either sense that somebody never been to the pen before, or they could just sense that you game shy and or weak. Like this motherfucker don't know what's going on in this shit. You know what I'm saying? And you got people that just be watching you. Like I just, even my first time when I went to the pen, I only had a 6 month bit. I just moved like this wasn't
Yes,
my first number. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like just sat back and did the knowledge through observation to see how everybody else is moving and shit, and trying to make no friends and be talking. And, you know what I'm saying? Just
To yourself, straight to
yeah,
yourself.
yeah, yep, yep, hell yeah. That's how I was. And then when the second bit shit, my bids went from fucking 6 months to 6 years. So then in my second bid, I'm like, oh yeah, we're on a different type time now. We're about to be here for a while. So I'm about to I gotta put my prints in the mud. You know what I'm saying? It's a different
Look,
it's a different type bid now.
I want to say this shit too. I know you can edit this shit later
Yeah.
because you never really talk too much about your last bid. Like how you just said, yeah, I did 6 months to 6 years.
Yeah.
Like that's a big change.
Yeah. But shit, just think the last bit that I just came home from Pennsylvania, I had 15 before I gave
Yeah,
that shit back in appeals in appellate court. You know what I mean? In appellate
like
court,
you,
because
like
most of the people that's gonna be calling in, I don't know a lot of guys. I know a few. Like most of the dudes I know, they either in the feds or they in Pennsylvania. 1 second, sweetie. They in PA. So I'm gonna be having a lot of dudes like my brother. He just got out of the hole. He in Max now. He in SCI Green. I got a couple other homies that's in Pine Grove. A couple homies just in Forest over in Pennsylvania, and they'll be able to tell you like shit. Nah, he just, you know what I'm saying. Dude, like doing time out of state is totally different from say like if you're in the feds, all right, cool. We could be all the way out here and it's gonna be an Ohio or a Midwest car. You know what I mean? I'm talking
look,
about I'm talking about cuz being in a pen where it's 4,000 inmates and it's only like three of us from Ohio.
yeah.
And the other two niggas are soft as wet Charmin, you know what I mean? Like straight up, like, you know what I mean? Like serious. I'm like, oh shit, I already see what you know what I'm saying? Talk about like when the fucking doors pop open and slide open, you're on a tier that's so fucking narrow. When you walking down, if somebody don't do this, y'all gonna bump, and the fucking gate is only this, and the thing is only this high, and you 5 tiers up.
somebody, somebody about to go off top.
You
I
know what I'm
hope they
saying?
got to say,
Imagine you
they
got
probably
two
got to
people that's
sanction that,
coming
don't
down
they?
here with two fucking chips on their shoulders or something to prove. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I think I had told you and somebody else this before. I always envision Pennsylvania cats, except for Philly, is just like kind of
Dog.
soft. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. But now that's just like the Eastern Pennsylvania, the Western Pennsylvania that we deal with being coming from Eastern Ohio. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. That the Pennsylvania prison seen a lot more violence and
Look,
crazy
I
shit than
seen the
Ohio.
video.
A lot more.
I meant to
A
ask
lot.
you too. Did they ever lock you up in a Fair Institute? I seen
Yeah,
something. It was
I've been
like
locked up in every institution that it is, man.
Allen,
Private, state, federal.
Allentown or some shit like that
No, that's
out
in
there.
Ohio. That's a camp. Yeah, that's a camp. I came
Man,
home when I just came home at 9/11. I just came home off of a 4 yard, off a level 4 yard, man. Where you got
dude,
to go through a metal detector to go through
yeah,
everything. I ain't been in no camp before.
I looked at
Three
the
and three and 4 yard.
pictures there. That shit is crazy.
Yeah,
It's like they really they treat y'all like new slaves.
yeah. But see, when you like when you like on the 4 yard, it's different because everybody in there is doing time. So the staff, 1 second, sweetie.
What does it say?
Animals.
Animal.
Said the theme is animals. So the staff in there know that everybody is doing a long time, so they treat you a little bit different from. You understand what I'm saying? They know
Yeah,
everybody in there, like they gonna be here for a while. Like I'm doing the clock. This they doing time. You know what I mean? Like they doing time, and it's like it's just like different levels of penitentiaries where people have COs that have different attitudes. You know what I mean? So you might have a CO that come in and he fucking used to work in that medium or low joints all the time, and he come in with an attitude, and you have another CO that might check him before he even get into it with an inmate. Like, nah, this ain't. These dudes doing time, man, and one of these dudes will kill you in it. You know what I'm saying? Because a
yeah.
lot of them ain't coming home, bro. Like
Exactly.
on the 4 yards, a lot of people. It's got a lot of people that don't be coming home, bro. That's on level 4 yards, and if they is coming home, that like it's gonna be a couple presidents before they come home. You know what I mean? Yeah,
That's
like that.
that's the crazy. That's really be the crazy shit. Is like, damn, it's like, because when I start looking at shit, like I really be researching shit. It's
Yeah,
more African Americans. I'm what Verily right now. It's more African Americans locked up for consecutive years compared to
yeah,
white people. And it's
yeah, for
like this
sure.
shit like you might not come home for like 25 years. And if you think about 25 years when these niggas got locked up, man, shit didn't change.
How fast technology is moving right now. Just think about 5 years ago.
Okay,
Think about 2019 till now, man. So now just think about 2024 to 2029. Like you would come out here and be lost. You know what I
think
mean?
about that one cousin that we both know.
Yeah.
Man, he didn't know what was going on. I had his phone one day. He was like, "Hey, butter, help me do this. I'm trying to do this and this. This nigga had 200 apps open at the same time. He don't know shit about a phone because
Yeah.
he been going long as his phone say he got apps open.
Yeah.
Like that shit is crazy. And it's
Yeah.
like, what did it like do? I know they we always talking about, hey, yeah, we got these prisons or these institutions to rehabilitate. I can't even say the word right.
Rehabilitate.
Yes, I
Rehabilitate.
can't. Yeah, I can't even say the word
Said
right. Like,
Tilliday is crazy word.
But a lot of states ain't even rehabilitation. Ohio is, because Ohio was a DRC, but then it ain't no because it's Departments of Rehabilitation and Correction. But most is just DLC. You know what I'm saying? Department of Corrections or BOP, Bureau of Prisons. You know what I mean? There ain't no rehabilitating. They just there to correct what your wrong is. You know what I mean?
but how do you correct somebody's like? And that's what get me. It's like, okay, I know these prisons they make money off of inmates, but how do
Yeah.
you correct somebody's wrong? Because somebody's wrong, and in actuality, it's somebody's a whole lot of people's right.
And that's the whole thing. It's like the system cause it's just like it's all really a money machine because like you just said, say I get incarcerated. Shit, not me. Say somebody get incarcerated for
Right.
yeah. Say somebody get incarcerated for fucking hustling, right?
Right.
Now you lock them up for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 10 years, right? They go in there, depend on what state they in or what type of charge they got. They can go in there and they don't even have to program. So you can go in there and fucking gamble, smoke, do whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or even if you got a program, you're in there programming, man, you're listening to somebody talk for an hour, in between 45 minutes, an hour and a half, and that's it. You got to do this class in between 1 and 2, 3 times a week. You know what I'm saying? You still not getting to the root of the core of the core of why was I hustling in the first place? Why was I
Niggas
hustling
go
in
to
the
the
first
joint
place? So how you gonna
and come back
rehabilitate me?
with
Because how
come back
why would
meet with
yeah
hella new plugs and all
yeah you know
kind
what
of
I'm
shit.
saying?
They learn
Yeah.
how to hustle better when they
Yeah,
lock.
yeah. If you see I was running an operation like say for instance, they'd be like they'd give you a 30-year minimum for a CCE, continuing a criminal enterprise, right? So
Wait, how long did you say that again?
30-year minimum. 30
Oh
usually be
my
the cop
god.
out. That's a CCE, continuing a criminal enterprise, right?
Mm.
So they got a thing where say like if you break the law with the feds, they got 5 years before they can come before their time expire where they can come charge you, right? So you could do something right now and think you didn't got away with it, and then they come and charge you in 2029. You know what I mean? Before the 5 years is up, right? But now the thing is, let's say you do something in 2024, right? Right. You say you sell somebody, not you, say if somebody sells somebody a brick in 2000 right now, today. You know what I mean? This ain't even their main thing. So they got a job or they used to hustle and then they just run across it. Boom. I got this motherfucker. I'm going to sell it to such and such today. Boom. Such and such was hot. Now they watching you because they already done got the control buy in 2024, right? You don't make another jug until 2026 or 27 or something like that. Because you just like, shit, that ain't my thing. All the numbers is, oh shit, I'm gonna go ahead and make me a quick dub real quick. Why these numbers is funny like this? But when you do it again, but you already been being watched since 2024. Now you make another jug, man. That shit can cost you 30 years of your life, man. That's continuing a criminal enterprise.
My fucking God.
That's continuing. That's continuing a criminal. That's continuing a criminal enterprise. They got shit now. Well, even now, this shit is old. You can get a fucking dry conspiracy just for even saying like, "Yo, what's up with them? What's up with them white ones?" Shit, I don't know. I have to check and see if they on sale or if it's just still regular price. All right, cool. Click. That's all they got is that tap right there. You ain't catch neither one of the people that got a conversation with any type of drugs or anything like that. That's a conspiracy. It's a dry conspiracy.
So what I heard too, they got a couple niggas who I guess work for like them bigger I wouldn't say conspiracy groups, but like the letters and shit. They got really niggas who they pay to translate that shit. So yeah, you talking about
hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I was looking at the shit, I'm like, this is fucking crazy.
Hell yeah.
Like, they got motherfuckers really decoding the shit.
Yeah.
It's stupid as hell, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, they have shit, I can only imagine. Like now it's so
shit they
easy.
got right now. Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? Sheesh. Then not only that, it's so easy. All they got to do is just look at social media. You know what I'm saying?